Hey everybody, welcome back to Spiritual Journey with Donna. Hello, and today we are going to be talking about spirit altars for spirit communication. We're going to have a few segments on spirit communication. So this is the first, your spirit altar. First, I've got all kinds of stuff here and I'll explain it to you. You can put an altar cloth down. I chose the purple with the black. Cleanse your space. You know, you want to cleanse it with sage. Holy oil is a good thing to, I always wipe my altar down with holy oil before I do anything else. And you can also anoint your candles, crystals, with it that you're using for that. Use candles that correspond with the color of your spirits. Now, I chose white, blue, purple. One being white is for purity. Blue is going to be peaceful, and it's also good for spirit communication. If you'll notice, a lot of the crystals used in spirit communication are blue. The purple is for you, for your intuitiveness, it's a third eye type crystal. It brings your higher self into focus. So you can either do something like this with your candles. I love candelabras. They've got that nice, elegant appeal. These are probably safer, though, the 7-day candles, to do that, to keep them going like that with your spirit altar. You could use other colors if, you related to those colors more, or if you knew whatever spirit that you were wanting to communicate with, if you knew their favorite color, you can do that with. Now, the crystals, we've got quartz. It is a good energy clearance type crystal. These are all things to make safe spirit communication. I'm not ever going to tell anybody how to do the wickedness, because that's not me. I am of the light. I'm sorry, but that's how I am. So we've got your energy clearance for good energy. This is black tourmaline for protection. Desert rose is a form of selenite formed in the desert sand, said to contain a spirit guide. That spirit guide could possibly help you with this, help you out along your spirit communication route. We have angelite for nice, kind spirit communication. Celestite, same type thing. Prehnite is for your higher self, for your higher intuitiveness, just your higher vibrations for your spirit communication. We've got the Nag Champa you can use, incense. I love Nag Champa. It's just got that old, ancient scent to it that I just love. I feel like it's very spiritual. Frankincense is another good one that you could burn. This is a incense holder. So I chose the Grim Reaper because we're dealing with the spirit world here for that part. You'll also want to choose natural objects. Of course, we got the crystals, and then shells. The crystals are of the earth energy, and plants. If you want to put salt, you might want to put some salt into the shell. The air energies, we've got feathers, and the incense also can be of the air because it's floating into the air. Fire elements, you got your candles, they would be lit. And then you could put stuff like leaves and stuff like that of the earth. Now you'll also want to put water in this bowl. Seashell it's all water elements on seashell. Holy water is good because you don't have to worry about bad spirits coming in. But putting the water in the bowl not only represents your water element, it also it represents the veil between our two worlds. And personal touches, put, like right here I put this selenite crystal ball, extra. I feel like it's going to help extra because that selenite absorbs any negative energies. It's also, you could probably scry in that more so than gaze into that, but it's just an all-natural, very pretty crystal ball. And then I put, which we will be unboxing these a few segments away, the Beloved Dead. And those are oracle cards. And then for my personal touch, my heirloom, and I'm going to pick this up and show you because this is from 1924. It is the deed to my family's cemetery plot from 1924, and I was actually given this deed, and it's probably one of the best things I own because I am that type of person that loves old cemeteries and stuff like that. They're just very peaceful to me. I don't believe that the spirits of my loved ones or anybody else is really there because they're gone. They're in paradise. Their bodies are there, but it's just a nice, tranquil, peaceful atmosphere. Now, one thing about spirit communication, you do want to make sure that you are protected. You do want everything to be peaceful. You don't want a bunch of craziness going on. Really, I don't know if it's a great idea if you've got children to set this up in your home for children, just because if you did happen to make a mistake and draw in a wrong spirit, they could attach to your child, and that is something you don't want. You want to be safe. Now, this is also a good book for spiritual communication by Raymond Buckland. He's been around forever that I know of, ever since we've been in business. I've gotten Ray Buckland's books, and that's 32 years. So, I feel like he would know what he was talking about with it. So if you want to read up more on that, I suggest get books. Read. You can't just learn everything overnight. And from what I'm saying, you've got to just get more in depth in everything that you do on it. Now, with your altar, after you've added all your personal touches and everything, you'll want to activate the space and light a candle or incense and speak your intentions out loud. What are your intentions for wanting to speak with the spirit world? Is it just to find out what's on the other side? Or is there something that you really want to know? So keep that in mind. Visit your altar regularly, while you have it set up. Don't just set it up and walk away and never return to it again. You'll want to visit it regularly, touch your crystals, of course, refill your water, different things like that whenever you're doing it. But I think that's it for the altars, and my next segment we will be talking about using the dreaded Ouija board. Thanks so much for watching my channel, Spiritual Journey with Donna. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something, gotten something from it, and make sure that you like, subscribe, and that way it keeps us knowing that we're doing something right for you. Thanks so much.